everyone, and welcome to another English with Joseph. Well, you can see it's a very cold and frosty morning here in Scotland. If you look carefully, you can see some white on the grass. That shows us it is frosty. Frosty. Well, I hope you're all well today. Two things I wanted to talk to you about. The first thing is New Year resolutions. New Year resolutions. And my New Year resolution, well, one of them at least, is to lose a little bit of weight because I'm getting fat. Sitting in front of the computer, talking all day means I'm not taking exercise. So you can see I'm out a lot and walking, and trying to do different things, but it's not enough. So right now, again, same as last week, I'm on the cycle track, and this used to be a very old railway track. So it's very interesting to walk on it and to see it now as a pathway, something which indeed used to be a railway. Hard to imagine it being a railway, but then sometimes I see the bridges which go over it, and it all kind of makes sense. Okay, so New Year's resolutions. That's a New Year's promise, something you're trying to do. Well, many of you will be trying to improve your English in the first few weeks of January. Are always very busy for me because I get a lot of people who suddenly appear. They all say, "Oh yes, yes, Joseph, I want to improve my English. It's my New Year's resolution. Can you take me as your student?" So that's one New Year resolution. For me, it's losing weight. I have a few others as well, but I don't have time to discuss them right now. I'd like to get involved more with voice work, communications work, maybe even a different language, but we'll see. And you're welcome to share your New Year resolutions with me by coming onto Twitter, Facebook, emailing me directly, leaving a comment here on Daily Motion, although I don't see the comments here, but any other way you want to communicate with me, you can tell me what promises, what resolutions you have for the new year. Okay, so someone told me last week that one of their New Year resolutions was to improve their spelling. And they asked me if I could give any advice on this. Well, yes, I can indeed give any advice. But before I do, the thing I need to say is you have to make sure that there's no deeper problem there. I have a few students who suffer from dyslexia, who suffer from medical conditions, disabilities, which is why they prefer Skype learning rather than face-to-face learning. And if you have a problem like that, then what you need to do is tell IELTS or whoever, and most of the examination boards can give you a concession. They can give you a mark in the exam taking into account the fact that you have this problem. Okay, so if it's a known problem and you have a doctor's certificate or you have some way of proving to them that you have this problem, I don't know how much information they will ask for, but they will give you a concession so you can still do the exam. But if the problem is that you just have bad spelling, some people do, the best way to deal with that is to write things out. Now, you know I'm always going on about the shadow method, and I'm always saying repeat, 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 imitate, imitate what someone says. Well, you should do the same with writing. Okay, so rather than imitate what someone says, you should imitate by writing what's already been written. Take one of your favorite books, take one of your favorite magazines, and start writing. Write out the article in front of you. Rewrite it by hand. It's something I love to do, especially with special books that I want to remember. Okay, so rather than choosing specific words, just write them out again and again and again. So a whole article, copy it. But of course, make sure it's something you're interested in. If you don't want to do it that way, you could start doing crossword puzzles. I love crossword puzzles. In fact, before the internet came, I used to do crossword puzzles all the time. You could play Scrabble if you have someone to play it with, or maybe you could play it on the computer. But crossword puzzles are absolutely amazing. The other thing, of course, you could do is you could try um, a few other things as well, uh, like the few pieces of software on the computer which are designed to flash up in front of you while you're talking. You could try those, but um, any of those, hello, any of those are almost certainly worth trying. So I would say give that some thought. Crossword puzzle, stuff on the PC, writing out articles. And make sure the articles that you're actually interested in. No point in just writing out articles because they're English. Hello. What you need to do is you really need to um, choose something that you have an interest in. Choose something that you actually want to learn. We're frozen. It's a very cold morning. Very frosty and icy. Like that. Yeah. Yes, so my point is you want to learn English, make it relevant to you. And of course you have other things there as well. italki at no cost to anyone. It has a diary function. It's called My Notebook. You can use that to just go there daily and check other people's entries. As long as you're not writing War and Peace, Russian novel, that's an English idiom. If something is very long, we always say, oh, you're not writing War and Peace, are you? So, interesting. So as long as you're not writing War and Peace, it should be very easy for a teacher to check. If you write a couple of paragraphs every day, the teacher would be very happy to go through that for you free of charge. The teacher is using those a lot just to promote themselves to other people who are being corrected, maybe in the future you need those lessons. It's all free. That's something else you can think about, using the italki function to set up a blog. But you have to push yourself a little bit further. You have to push yourself a little bit further. That's what it's all about. Because we all need to be pushed just a little bit to the next level. Okay, that's all I want to say for today. So greetings to you again from the cycle track in southwest Scotland. There's links up to the cycle track all over the UK. And I wish you all a very, very good day. Thank you and goodbye.